Hey, welcome back. This section I'm going to talk to you about albums. Now, on the website I got a couple of different pricing plans or price groups. One group is, I'll just put this to one side here. There you go. I have an 8x6 album. This is what an 8x6 album is. What it means is that 8x6 photographs go in here. Okay. Now this is a book of 50, so these are 8x6 photographs go in. The actual album itself is not 8x6, it's actually probably 8x12. So that's probably what the album is itself, 8x12. Now this is a black one, and I also do an ivory one as well. An ivory white one is quite nice. So that's what I mean by the 8x6 album, and that can come in 30 or take 30 photographs or 50 photographs. So you see that on the price list. That's what we mean by the 8x6 album. The other album is in here. Oh, I've got a load of stuff in here. Okay, so what do? I'll talk about this. This is another way of doing a wedding. It's a photo book. Now, here's an example of a photo book. It's basically like a magazine. Now, this is actually quite large, but as you can see, all the different photographs are mapped out, and it's another way of actually doing a wedding. Okay? And in one of my later videos, I'll have a little bit more detail on the photo story photo books. We're a little bit more glamorous. This would be what I call a basic photo book, but it's hardcover, sits on the shelf, it does the job, and as it says, it does what it says on the tin. This is a 100-page photo book, so you can actually get a load of different photographs in there, and I've got loads of them in there. Okay, and the quality is actually very, very good. So that's our photo book. You just asked me about that. I mightn't have a specific price on the website, but you can actually ask me about that. So my promotion literature, I've actually just come back from a wedding. Oh, that's Franck. We're at the Mulranny Wedding Fair, and that's a picture of Franck. So I get the other album. Now this is the album, this is the 8x12 album that's actually mentioned in the website. So it's got a magnetic type of door here, and it's a slip-in album. Okay, so what happens is the photographs simply slide in. They're 8 inches by 12 inches. That's the photographs. The actual album itself is much larger than that, and it's quite substantial, and it's quite well bound as well. So the photographs actually slip in like that. Now this is a 50, so I also have a 30. So I think generally my base price is for the 30, and this is the 50, and all of those photographs are actually up on the. Generally they're all up on the website, and it's quite substantial. This one is white with kind of ivory pages. You generally wouldn't have white pages. I put a value on this particular album. Some people say I'd like a leather type album or a more expensive album. So what I do is I put a value on this, and if the other album is an extra €100, I simply charge you the extra €100. And I'm quite transparent about that because you can see all these prices on the website. So there's nothing underhand about it. So if an album costs an extra €100, you just pay an extra €100. So that's our 8x12 album. Again, comes in 30 pages or 50 pages. So this one is actually a 50. And it is actually, I wouldn't even drop it because I'd be afraid what I might do to the table. So there are wedding albums. That's our 8x12. There are other albums, and you simply ask me, I'll put them up, and hopefully over the next while I'll have more albums actually up on the website. We have our photo book, which is another way of doing a wedding. So if it's a civil ceremony and you're on a budget, and it's only a couple of hours of coverage, and you just want something fairly good quality, but not too expensive, that's an option there for you. And the other option then is the slip-in album, where we actually, again, we slide the photographs in. So they're the 3 albums. Come back to me, and if you want any more information, simply ask. And again, you should have more buttons to your right, and you can go to another video. Thanks very much. Now, hopefully are they gone? You're still there? Listen, you'll have to learn how to do that. If you're still there, then I also have flyers. My cool little flyers. And you still haven't gone. Okay, well I'll show you the other pictures where, actually that's the pictures on the photo booth, which I'll be talking about later on. And this is actually what we print on site. So that is an event we did. Now listen, if you're still here, you have to go, because I'm going to talk about this in other videos. Alright, bye now.